Hi everyone and welcome to this video playlist all about your sign. Each week I'll be revealing 3 more pairs of your spread, so that's 7 weeks of content. Join me each week for the next part. Hello Taurus, how are you today? This is the beginning of your reading. This is the emotional and this is the intellectual. This is also the house of hopes, wishes and fears. So let's start with the physical. Okay, new ideas for you, my dear Taurus. The exposure of those new ideas. You know, you've got another ace coming in here. Last week we had this Ace of Pentacles in your fate line of what's coming. In your physical self, you need to be transparent. You need to be confident with your ideas and you need to be balanced. The Ace of Swords is new thoughts, new ideas, because it will bring about security and a freedom to be able to have balance in your life. The Star card is giving you the balance, okay? It's what you've been hoping for, it's what you've been wishing for, and that comes about up here too. But I also feel that there's wanting to be perhaps more with family and friends and connected to the things you want to enjoy in life and not just tied down to how you earn your money. Your money is important and how you earn it. You need to be creative, connected, passionate about it. It's not about just clocking in for you. You've got to be in love with what you're doing. Otherwise, it'll be hopeless, okay? And other people pushing for stagnation and telling you to create things. I feel in some way you're being told to actually hold back, okay? And I feel that other people are trying to actually... It's a mixed pair here, because this one is actually, this is the advice of others and your emotions. I feel that you're feeling a bit stuck, and then I feel that you're creative. Then I feel that you're wanting to actually grow and expand, but you're feeling that you're stuck and that you can't do this. The influences of others are telling you how to do it. Now, in your work, I feel that that works beautifully, but I think in your personal life, it's a bit of an obstacle for people to want to actually tell you what their passion is for you. I'm going to move that over there for a moment, and you should be able to see that the world is yours, but you've got somebody here that's actually got a vision of how that world should be. That's not entirely how it should be for you. Once again, your cards are saying maybe there isn't a need to be stuck. Maybe there is a reason to actually sacrifice something, to hold on, to wait, to actually plan a little bit more, to have a strategy, you know, to look out. Here's a fellow in his boat and, you know, he's put his ships out to see what's going to come back. You know, I'll sell them out and what will come back to me, there could be treasures, there could be, you know, an empty vessel here. It's all about the chance. But I feel that you are feeling stuck, and I feel that you are making out that maybe you're not trying hard enough. Your emotional self is actually saying to you, hold on a minute, okay? Come up with a new idea here. Be totally transparent. What is it that you are trying to achieve? And I feel it's all about your security. And you want a life too. The Star card is very much about balancing one's social life and one's hobbies and wishes and social aspirations and becoming involved in the community and not just being about work. In work I have your passion here, but I feel that you want both and I feel you're going to get both, okay? And that's not at the expense of anything. Okay, so maybe it is about feeling that you've got to carve a new way forwards, but you need to be truthful with yourself and you need to actually get on with that. Now, the Ace of Swords is a brand new idea, but it has a double edge. So there's a positive and a negative, a yin and a yang. That's necessary. So you've got to weigh up the pros and cons of this. And you've got to be truthful with yourself and what you're prepared to actually do, because this is the physical self. This is what you're prepared to do. Emotionally, I feel that there's a sense of this going on. You know, there's kind of, I'm looking at things from a different perspective. I will be creative. I will make it happen. And you know what? I'll take a gamble and see what kind of comes up with how I create this. You've also got the fact that we've got the Three of Rods here and the Three of Pentacles here. That 3 is telling us it's all about creating. 3 is the number of creation. Lovely number. In your intellect and your mental self, and also your hopes, wishes and fears, I feel that the Hermit is telling you that you need solitude in order to put your thinking, and I say that to you because this is the place of your thoughts, into a smart mode, okay? King of Rods. Well, king, he's smart. He knows how to rule a kingdom, but he also knows that it's down to him. And yes, he does have backup, but the buck stops with him, doesn't it? It doesn't matter who's in his kingdom advising him. At the end of the day, the buck will stop with him. And that's you, okay? So you need time on your own to be able to be wise, to be smart, to be clever, to think it through, to actually be aware of what you have to do. And I say that to you because King of Rods is what your physical actions, okay? So, you know, what we're talking about here is think about what it is that you have to actually do. Think it through. You know, if you're making a commitment, what is it going to involve from you? What kind of responsibilities are going to be there? Because what you're wishing for is also possibly in your fears of going, oh gosh, too much responsibility. You know, everybody's looking at me for answers. And that can actually make you feel alone, okay? But you are wise, and I think that this is what this sword's talking about here. Success could bring about a little bit of feeling on your own, feeling that you've got nobody anymore to back up your mistakes, like what's going on over here, okay? And so there is something in moving from this into this that you have to recognise is going to affect your life. It's no good just saying, oh, I think I want this and it'll all be great. What does it involve? Because if you don't make it happen, it's going to stay in the stagnant position. Thanks for joining me. Do take care, and I look forward to speaking to you next week.